Here are today's episode highlights.
Officially, we are in... hold on. Officially, we are...
You need two hands for that now.
I know, girl.
We're in session.
Before we even get into our hot takes,
Love that.
you're looking hot. I gotta
she
say,
is.
Babe.
nos tienes que contar de aquí a dónde te vas. O sea, you did not come this
I got a
sexy.
little date after this.
You did. Chócala, Coma.
From
Chócala,
hot
chócala.
takes,
Chócala.
from hot takes to hot dates.
Yeah.
I got places to go.
A la que le urge,
Do this.
Okay, give us your hot
Exactly.
takes, Coma.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, what'd you
Yeah.
find?
No, I can't see that.
It's all the rage. Inspired by the split toe shoe.
No.
And when I look at it, I just think of a camel toe.
I do too.
I'm like, why would I want to wear a camel toe? I don't like camel toes anywhere near me. Like,
Girl, I'm not kidding you when I tell you that I would never, ever, ever wear Crocs. Not even if they paid me $1 million bucks.
Thank you. Thank you. I hate Crocs.
Just announced that she's taking out her breast implants.
oh yeah, see, a lot of
And
people
it's
are doing
just
that.
been, so it's been trending that a lot of women are taking out their breast implants.
Because if you're small chested and you get the implants, your skin is going to grow into
Right.
the implants. So when you
Right.
take
Yes.
them out, then what happens? You have these saggy titties.
Which we need to stop following trends.
Absolutely.
Porque no todo el mundo le queda.
Yeah.
Or following others, right?
Ay, pero
right.
a todo el mundo no le queda, pero híjole, cómo lo forzan. Dios mío santo.
Speaking of horse's ass,
Great
let's talk
transition.
about my hot take this week
my
is
gosh.
Cardi B. Oh my gosh,
Cardi
this
B.
woman.
Tired of what? And she was like, my mom is right. Like,
Yes.
I can't come home saying, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Jesus was going to come and rescue you, like, arrebatarte del planeta y llevarte al safe space con él y los demás que se frieguen ya. Por
Thank God-
pecadores.
Thank God I was listening to that stuff about the rapture.
What do we do for those last 24 hours? Did I just get deep on y'all?
You got
That is very deep.
I always think, like, what are people going to say about me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I always think about that. So I guess that's like something to also live by.
Yeah.
Like,
I know what I'm
when
going to say about you. Dirty Diana.
Hey girl, welcome. We've been waiting for you.
Bienvenida. We are four comadres and we are so excited to have you here. I am Argelia.
I am Mindy.
I am Diana.
And I'm Janet. Join us. Grab that drink.
Get comfy, settle in, and get to know us.
As we get down with some real conversations.
And raise that glass to the true power of sisterhood.
Are you ready for us?
This is Comadres Unfiltered.
¡Salud!
Salud.
¡Salud hasta allá! Coma
Hasta tu
Janet.
casa.
Allá en el carrito, en la
That's right.
oficina, en el
Las
lonchecito.
queremos, las queremos.
En el carrito, right?
Sí, en
I
el
wonder how many
carrito.
comadritas during their break sneak into their car and play the Spotify. Because you know Spotify, you
That's
can see
right.
us. In Spotify, what I love about Spotify, you can either hear us or watch us.
Or what?
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah,
I Spotify, you can watch
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Oh, I thought only on YouTube.
Girl, when I'm picking up my girls in school and they're taking
Yeah.
forever to come out, guess what I'm doing?
Spotify.
Okay.
I'm watching us.
Yeah.
Literally on Spotify, and then obviously the Apple,
And
the
YouTube,
iHeart,
yeah.
the YouTube. But officially, we are in. Hold on. Officially, we are.
You need two hands for that
I
now.
know, girl. I need
Two
help.
hands, girl. Two
Comadrita.
hands.
Officially, we are in session.
We're in session.
Comadre style session. I love it. I love it. Oye, before we even get into our hot takes,
Love that.
you're looking hot. I gotta
she
say,
is.
Babe,
Coma
thank
Mindy
you.
looks amazingly freaking fire.
She
A ver,
does.
nos tienes que contar de aquí a dónde te vas. O sea, you did not come this
I got a
sexy.
little date after this.
You
I got a little date after this.
Chócala, Coma.
From
Chócala,
hot
chócala.
takes,
Chócala.
from hot takes to hot dates.
Yes! I love
I think
it.
all of us have a date tonight, no?
Salud. You have a date,
yes.
I think we all have dates
I
tonight.
know, D, because
Yes.
una bolita más y te ves volada, ¿eh?
Thank you. Thank you.
Hoy la Diana
good.
anda bien volada. Con tanta bolita. I love the dress. I love the dress.
Thank you.
Janet, tú y yo bien casadas a la casa, órale.
No, girl, I'm going on a date tonight.
That's right. She's on a date too.
With her husband.
Yes,
Let us
let's
clarify. With
clarify.
her
Yeah.
husband.
I love that. I love that.
Going out.
Date night,
I love
date
that.
night.
Well,
Yeah.
I won't share much, but I cannot share a lot because then I would be spoiling a future episode. But I'm just going to say one thing that the comadritas witnessed. I enjoyed an aphrodisiac delicacy,
Ooh.
which means it's going to make me run to my house.
There might be some action.
No, yo también voy a sanar. Pero no sé si antes o después. Okay, are you there? Shut up. Okay. Anyways, girls,
It's getting hot.
It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. And we're gonna try to wrap this episode up because we don't want Coma Mindy to be late to her date.
Nobody
be
wants
on
to be late to
time.
their date after the aphrodisiac.
I know, I know.
That's
say
right.
that.
So
Let's get it
FYI,
going.
we'll fill you in. When we tape some of these episodes, we either do them on Friday evenings or Saturday mornings. It happens to be a Friday evening, por eso estamos más extra especial el día de hoy. Nos pusimos más el molcajete, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Como?
We have something to do after our
Yes.
taping. You better believe we're going to look just a little bit.
I mean, we're out of our
Sexy.
yoga pants, right?
Yes.
Already,
Yeah.
as is.
we packed
now
on
we
the
have an
makeup.
extra reason.
I didn't do my
right?
curls for
That's
nothing.
Right. That's right.
Para que me despeinen al rato.
I know. Se lo va a poner en un chongo, al rato.
No.
En chongada.
So let's start talking about our hot takes because we are really on the clock here. So hot takes, comadritas. Remember we mentioned it in our very first episode of season 3. The hot takes would be one of our newest segments for season 3. And what I love about hot takes is that, as you know, there are a lot of trending topics out there. Hot
So
topics, spicy topics, controversial topics, sassy
Funny topics.
any topic, funny
Yeah.
topics. And what we get to do each comadrita is that we each release and vent on a hot topic that is either bothering us or making us laugh or making us pee because it's just
Yes.
too much to handle.
Right.
Tengo una prima que se mea.
Really?
Cuando se ríe tanto,
Oh.
people pee of laughter.
Yes.
I think it happened to me
Especially
once.
women.
Yes.
I think when you get older.
Perimenopausal and menopausal women.
I think
You be
everybody's
dribbling.
like, don't say it out loud. This is something
Squirt.
that. Oh,
It's
Well,
called
that's a different kind of squirting.
No, it's called a dribble.
Yes, dribble. But yeah, some of these hot takes, obviously, we want to bring them to the table because it's also very good for the comadres to vent out something that's not part of our personal life, right?
Right.
But how we can just talk about it without being afraid to be judged.
Of course.
Que no?
Exactly.
Yes.
So-
we can be petty right now.
Yes, we
Absolutely.
can. We
Yes,
can be
we
petty
can.
because
we have opinions.
that's who we are too, right? I mean, we're not going
Opinions
to
on hot
sugarcoat this.
topics.
We
Yeah.
have our opinions.
Yes.
We don't always agree, but I love hearing your perspectives and your opinions.
Well, let's go.
Let's go for it.
Let's go.
Hot
¿Quién
takes.
primero?
Hot
¿Quién
takes
primero?
in session. You want me to go
Who's
first?
I can
Go
go
for-
first. Or
Oh, Mindy
whoever.
wants to
Mindy
go
wants to
first.
go first.
Mindy is like,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Vamos.
I got places to go.
A la que le
Let's do
urge, le
this.
urge. Okay, give us your hot
Exactly.
takes, Comadre.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, what'd you
Yeah,
find?
Every week I'm looking and just discovering new things, and another crazy one.
What?
Okay, and this is directed to Dee because Dee loves her nails, right?
Yes.
She loves to get beautiful nails, and I love the nails. She gets so creative. Well, have you heard of a tabby nails?
No.
What?
Oh my gosh. Tabby nails are when they split the nail and it looks like a camel toe.
Oh, it's like the tabby shoes.
Yes.
Oh, no.
No, I
Ew.
can't see that.
No.
It's all
God.
the rage. Just okay, for those that are driving, and I want to put a little picture.
Carlitos, te vamos a
Carlitos,
pasar la fotito de estas.
Fotito for tabby nails.
Tabby
Uñas
nails.
A lot of rage because their shoes right now where the toe.
The
it's
shoes
like-
are
yes.
awful.
And, okay, so now imagine
The ballet
the
shoes.
nails. Okay.
But wait, so to describe it, what it
Okay.
is it's an indentation between two toes.
So it's
It's basically a camel toe.
It's,
Yeah.
it looks
Have you
Thank
girls
you.
seen the
Looks
shoes?
like a-
How do I
Have-
say
Are you
that?
talking
like
about
a
the
cow.
shoes, right?
Yeah, like a cow,
Because I
right?
don't like the shoes. I think they're
Yeah.
so awful.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
now
so
imagine it on your nails. Camel toes.
a line going
10
down.
camel toes.
Let me see that picture.
on your
awful.
nails.
I can't even. No, I
Te
will
digo-
never get those.
Te
I
digo
will
una
never get
cosa.
those.
This is
Yeah.
the first time I see this.
Yeah, it's all over.
Have you
This
seen
is
the
ugly.
shoes? Have you seen the shoes?
I thought RG you were going to be
The
like,
sh- yeah.
Okay,
I
so
like
there's
it.
this.
Girl, mira qué aburrida
I
soy yo.
know.
I mean,
Girl.
next to D, today I'm being boring, mommy, simple mommy. But I like D because once in a while I'll go like wild and be
Yes.
more adventurous with thanks to D who's gotten me into this amazing
The nail
hobby.
art. The nail art.
These are split toe.
This
It's inspired by the split toe shoe.
No.
And when I look at it, I just think of a camel toe.
I
I'm
do
like,
too.
I'm like, why would I want to wear a camel toe? I don't like camel toes anywhere near me. Like, I don't want to like
on me,
okay, on me.
the jeans.
New
okay, at all.
trends.
So this
Ay,
is
ay,
like a
ay.
new trend.
There's this amazing influencer. I love
Yeah.
her. She's just really young. She's like in her 20s. Beautiful girl. Girl, but she's 24, right? And she always wears really classy, cute outfits for her age. But she always wears the tabbies. Oh, and I think
Oh,
they're so
gosh.
awful. And I've told her, I'm like, I like your outfit. Like, you are
Minus-
beautiful from head to we
Ankle.
stop at the toes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Minus
I
the
can't
camel toe.
at the
To
camel
ankle.
toes. And she totally, I think she wants to get sponsored by them because She's the only person
probably
I know
already
that
is.
wears these awful shoes.
And I cannot even imagine them being comfortable.
Oh no!
It's almost like
Just
a
thinking
flip-flop.
about
It's like a flip flop.
Because it
Right,
you know,
cuts-
it hits it right
Yeah.
there
Yes,
in
it
the center
cuts
of the
two
toe.
toes.
The
Is
only
it the
way-
big toe or between like other toes?
No, it's between your big toe and the
Ay,
rest
no,
of the.
following
qué feos.
toe.
Están
The
horribles.
only way I'll accept that kind of shoe if it's a water shoe for a river, because I've seen those where you actually,
Yeah.
where I've seen people buy those water
water
shoes where you
shoes,
stick
yeah.
in your toes so you can
Oh,
have
yes.
movement.
Okay.
So there it's allowed, but ya en la uña, el zapato ese for fashion, I'm sorry, no, ni
No,
aunque
but
me
I'm talking
paguen un
about-
millón.
No.
I'm talking about the
Bueno, un
fingers.
millón.
I know.
Wow.
Really,
wow.
Archie?
I know. No.
Girl, next episode.
Are you
un millón.
serious?
Vamos a estar todas.
Girl, I'm not kidding you when I tell you that I would never, ever, ever wear Crocs. Not even if they paid me $1 million bucks.
Thank you. Thank you. I hate Crocs.
Thank you. Chanclas.
I don't wear Crocs.
con
No.
hoyos.
Girl, it
No.
doesn't have to be a million. I have to do $500,000. I would do for a few
Exactly.
thousand.
Bueno, okay.
Right?
If they
Espérame.
wanted to sponsor
Yeah,
our
yeah,
Comadres
yeah.
Unfiltered,
I'll
Si
wear
me
them.
pagan $1 millón, no.
For
$1 millón y $1, maybe. But let's go
Listen.
back to this ugly trend.
hey, I
It's
already have a
awful.
segment. Crocs y Comadres.
I
You
don't
know
know
what?
about
Call
that.
me.
If they were to sponsor one episode and we have to wear them for the episode, it cannot be for more than 30 minutes. And they would have to pay us a very good amount of
But call
dinero.
us. Call us. Hey.
And we would have to have them sponsored by Bad Bunny. I want the Bad Bunny ones. The Bad Bunny ones. That would be the only ones I would be able to wear.
Oh my
Anyways.
God. Okay, back to the nails.
Yes, back to the nails.
Nails.
Okay, the nails look horrid because they kind of split open.
I know.
So they just look so weird. It looks like
I know.
like you have now 10 camel toes.
No.
And I just cannot imagine them being
Ew,
sexy.
I know.
Let me ask you this, Coma, since you already did some research. Is this nail that's split in half, which we're going to be sharing right now on our YouTube channel so people can see it, do they do the split on the actual fake nail or do they do the split on your real
No,
nail?
it's only on the tip. It's only on the tip of the nail.
It sounds
Yeah.
painful. I don't
Yeah.
know
It's
why.
just gross.
I don't know. Just
I'll
sounds
tell you
weird.
one that I just thought of the thing about gel nails because that would be
Yeah.
gel nails and
Yeah.
supposedly it's bad for you now. So doing all of those things, I'm like, you never know.
Don't be hating on us.
Just because you
I
look
know.
natural.
D, you know why she's talking? Because she doesn't have those nails right
I know.
now.
I know.
Lately,
Listen,
lately,
it's always the
lately.
people who don't do nails, who don't do lashes, who don't do
I have
Botox,
lashes.
criticonas. You know what? I'm sorry.
No, not
I'm going to
criticonas.
die from all those things, but I'm going to die beautiful.
There you go. There you go.
Joven y bella, antes
There you
muerta
go.
que sencilla, ¿verdad?
Oh my
Antes muerta que
God, I love
sencilla.
Totalmente. No, it's true. It's hard.
Pero I'm sorry, esas uñas no te hacen ver
I know.
bonita.
No, those are gross.
How?
No,
that's
that's
too
too
much.
We agree that
No.
we
Agree.
would not get
Agree.
them.
No.
Gone. No.
Cruz, cruz, cruz.
No.
They freak me out,
Next.
honestly.
Que se vaya el diablo y que
Freak
venga
me
Jesús.
out. Yeah. No to camel toes.
No.
No
Period.
camel toe.
I mean, you gotta wonder how these things come up. People, how do you come up with this?
Maybe some nail tech had a camel toe, a real.
It was
She goes, oh, hey, ideas. Let's get creative.
Here's an idea.
God.
You
No.
never know.
Okay, we gotta move on from that one.
All right, yeah,
Ay,
let's
no.
move on for that
Good
one.
hot take. Good hot take. Good hot
Nasty.
take.
I find the weirdest
Ya puedes
shit,
dormir
guys, I
tranquila
swear.
y besar al galán esta noche con tranquilidad. Y pensar en ¿cómo? Camel
toes?
nails.
Yeah. Oh, God. I
nails.
hope he doesn't have a camel toe.
Okay, who's going on next? ¿Quién va?
Janet.
Janet.
All right. So my hot take is actually, I guess it's also wellness related or whatever, but I thought it was interesting. So Alyssa Milano just announced that she's taking out her breast implants.
Oh, yeah.
see.
A lot of
And
people
it's
are doing
just
that.
been, so
See.
it's been trending that a lot of women are taking out their breast implants.
Yeah.
And, you know, I guess it's back to what I said with the gel nails. Like people are just going more natural because there's all this stuff in stuff, right? And we don't
Right.
know all of the ingredients and they are reacting to people differently.
Right.
So I'm not sure what her reason was for removing her implants, but my question or my hot take is this, you know, do we age gracefully? Because the other one was like, you know, you have the women that like do it all up.
Sí.
Right.
You
Sí.
are like
Yes.
60 and like you look like you're 40, right?
Yeah.
Or you age gracefully. So what is it?
Well, first of all, I've heard a lot about that new trend. It
Yeah.
is a movement of explantation. They're
Right.
calling it
Exactly.
now. No more implants. Now it's explantation. And she's not the first celebrity to do it in the Hispanic world. I mean, hay varias
Right.
personalidades that are taking out their boobies that they placed 20, 30 years
Right.
ago. We've had the discussion in
Yeah,
previous
we have.
episodes
Right.
about do we regret it? Do we not? But I'm okay if Alyssa Milano and these celebrities are doing it because it's health related.
Right.
If they
they're feeling
notice,
sick.
if they notice that they're like, they're saying that the symptoms are like they can't think, they feel sick, they feel nervous, they're sweaty. It's
Autoimmune disorders.
The symptoms are very similar to perimenopause and menopause, by the way, of what they've shared. But the one that has made more noise is the lack of concentration, and they're forgetting a lot of things. So they're connecting it to maybe possible signs of dementia. Anyways, a lot of these women, because of that, they're taking it out. If proven that the implants are causing that.
Because correlation is not causation, so we don't know.
So I'm okay with that.
Right.
Y aparte es tu cuerpo.
Right.
You put them on, you paid for it. You want to take them out? Take them out. What I'm not okay with is when it becomes a trend, because now ya no está de moda estar pechugona. Ahora está de moda estar flat-chested, because the Kardashians are now flat-chested, because models are now.
Kylie.
No, except
Did
for
you
her.
see? Yeah,
except
did
for
you
her.
see Kylie the other day?
Except for her.
Ooh.
But now the
bigger.
trend is less is more, right?
Yes.
Less boobies.
Yes.
So because now that looks more esbelta and aesthetic
Youthful.
and youthful. Oh, we got to take them out. Really, is it because it's health related or because you just want to go along with the flow? That's where I have an issue. ¿Por qué tenemos que seguir la moda?
Right.
La tendencia.
Right.
We need to stop doing
body types are different, right?
Yeah.
We body types cannot be a trend because there are body types in every single trend, right?
Yeah.
There are women who are bigger, who are smaller, who are taller, who are thinner, who, and so these trends from Vogue or wherever they're coming from that they're being fed to us, like, this is where the Latinas came in and just like, well, no, I'm not going to follow your trend. I'm going to have a bigger ass. I'm going to have bigger boobs. Like, I can't help that my boobs are bigger. Like, I'm not going to change that.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I think there is something to this hot take that it's just like, be yourself,
Completely.
do you. And we need to break those molds of those trends that are happening.
Yes.
But also like pay attention to your body.
Oh, for sure.
And if you're feeling something that doesn't feel right, or you're being proactive about your health. I know a lot of, the other thing was like Lyme disease and people just taking things out because it's been affecting them, and which I still don't understand.
And honestly, if they've tried everything and nothing has made them better, then the last thing, if they have implants, the doctors might say that might be the culprit, right?
Yeah.
So then you take them out and then you really find out, like, was it that?
Sí.
And if it wasn't, do you put them back in?
What do you do?
Maybe
right?
eventually.
Now,
I mean, if you want.
and another thing I wonder is because if you're small chested and you get the implants, your skin is going to grow into the implants. So when you take them out, then what happens? You have these saggy titties.
They have to have reconstruction. They have to go through reconstruction. And the only reason why I know is because a personality shared her whole process. And it was a very lengthy, painful process. First, because of the symptoms that she was going through. So for her, it was really health related. So I'm like, okay, that's good that she's taking them out. But then after they took them out, now it's the phase 2. Reconstruction.
So they
Volver a
have to, like, open it
operarte.
and then...
Oh my God.
So to me, to think of all that, I mean, luckily
ragdoll.
with
It's a
my
serious
implants,
procedure.
thank
Yes.
God I have not had any
Yes.
symptoms like that. And hopefully I'm never in that situation. But if I were to feel something that's off and I'm seeing the symptoms that are not getting better, of course I would think about it right away.
Yes.
Like, okay, I need
Health
to get
over
these
vanity,
out.
absolutely.
Totalmente.
Yes.
Yes.
But I would do it because it's health related, not because, ¿sabes qué? Ya me siento mal, estoy muy pechugona, and everyone's like taking them off. Okay, I'm going to go do it. No, no, Argelia, you're not going to be that person. You're not. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I'm
But
not.
also, you're allowed. Like, I've had a
Yeah.
couple family members who went really, really big when it was in style. Like,
Well,
you know,
that's-
super
that's what you're
big.
saying.
And then now they're like, you know what? My clothes doesn't really fit. My back is hurting. I
Sí.
just want to reduce them.
Yes.
I still want the boobies.
Yes,
the perky boobies.
yes.
Sí.
But I don't want them this big. So then they go back in there to reconstruct,
Right.
pull those
Sí.
out, put new ones in. All the
Smaller.
excess skin
Sí.
is still there. So now they have to kind of like, you're a rag doll now.
Yeah.
But again, it's a
Reconstruct.
want.
It's a want.
That person
Exactly.
wanted it.
No
if I
health
were to
relations, yeah.
want it for me because I want to feel my clothes different, which I'm not. I don't have any complaints. But then I have the whole right to go make a change. Es como hoy me
Yeah.
quiero peinar y hacerlo güero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
All good.
Exactly.
Hoy quiero tener pestañas. I'll do
Yeah.
it. Hoy quiero, ¿qué más me quiero hacer?
Lips, Botox,
I'll do it.
whatever. Yeah.
But it's because I
You
want
want
it, not
to.
because
Yeah.
I'm following
Right.
a trend, which we
Right.
need to stop following trends.
Absolutely.
¿Y por qué no todo el mundo le queda?
Yeah.
Or following others, right?
Ay, pero
right.
a todo el mundo no le queda, pero híjole, cómo lo forzan. Dios mío santo. O sea,
Sí, ¿verdad?
wow. It's like
Yes.
you see these women who genetically, no, girl, you didn't, you didn't have that horse ass. Like,
Yes.
that doesn't even go with your body type, girl.
Yeah.
And they just go super extra because they just want to be a Kardashian because they want to get that attention.
Yeah.
And it just feels so forced.
It
Yeah.
does.
So, I mean, a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm not judging either, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you want to get a little bit there, a little bump, whatever. It's cool, but my
Right.
goodness,
Same,
like
same.
Some
you went
go overboard.
like it's just so exaggerated.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
just-
O sea, ni muy,
It's
muy,
just-
ni tan, tan.
Sí,
O sea,
yeah.
meet me
Like-
in the middle, where it
Yes.
looks kind of proportionate to
You
your
gotta
body,
ask your
right?
girlfriends. You gotta ask
Be
your
honest.
girlfriends. Be
Yes.
honest.
And a good doctor is not going to let
No.
you go
Right.
overboard either.
Thank you.
A
A
good
good
doctor, yes.
Will
Because
tell
like
you.
where I go for my Botox,
Mhm.
I've asked the lady like, oh, can I get filler here? And she's like, no, honey,
No,
like
don't.
you're good.
Uh-huh.
Don't do this, don't do that, because then you're going to do this, you're going to ruin that. And
Yep.
I have to say, she's really good. And she's not getting any money out of,
Yeah.
telling me no, don't do.
Great
She's
doctor.
losing money.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I respect that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
respect
yeah.
that she'll be like, don't do
Absolutely.
your chin, don't add any more filler,
Qué
don't.
padre.
And not
this,
every
that.
doctor's
Yeah.
like that. They want the
No.
money. I mean,
Yeah.
all we got to do is look around us and see all those botched surgeries
my
to
gosh,
realize,
yes.
my goodness, these people took your money. They didn't
Yeah.
All
give
you
a
have to
shit
go to
about
Beverly
it.
Hills
I
dinner.
know,
Oh
I know,
my
I
See
know.
all
goodness.
of
It is-
the work.
It's quite
Oh my
scary.
gosh.
And I always
Cierto.
wonder, wait until this fad is over, like
Exactly.
the big old horse ass is over and all that. I go, you're going to be laughable.
Yes.
Like when you turn 55 or 60.
Yes.
Holy mother of God.
Por eso tienes que pensar,
Abuse.
which is, whenever you're going to get a
Hard.
procedure, always picture how am I going to feel about this procedure or surgery.
10, 20
or-
years from now.
Exactly.
Yes.
When I'm 50,
Right.
60, 70, even 80.
Yeah.
Because guess what? We are living longer if we take care of
Yes.
ourselves, right?
You're going to be
Right.
an old lady with a big old booty
And a
down
big
to the
old-
ground, girl.
I know.
You're dragging. You're going to be dragging.
You can't do pull-ups,
lift?
push-ups,
Yeah.
I
lift
mean,
strength. todo.
Suspenders. They're going to come up with some
Suspenders.
Oh my
The skin
God.
suspenders
Kardashians are gonna
for the
come up
ass.
with
You
them.
watch.
Yeah.
Great hot take,
That
Mama.
ass.
Great hot take.
Good hot take.
Good job, Janet. Good job. What about you, Dee? I know we got to
Well,
go too.
speaking
so.
of horse's ass,
Great
let's
transition.
talk about my hot take this week
my
is
gosh.
Cardi B. Oh my gosh,
Cardi
this
B.
woman.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you guys saw her.
Don't talk bad about her because I'm going to throw you a pluma.
No,
Just like she's throwing
no.
plumas to people.
I actually have to say, this is really funny. So she was on a podcast recently, Call Her Daddy, which I don't know if you guys have listened
Very
to it or
famous.
not.
Yes.
But I've seen a few clips, and oh my God, she has no filter.
It's a rumor that like my boyfriend dumped me because my BBL stink. The way this ass be getting in, it can be.
So speaking of BBL, she's like, yeah, I've had a BBL, but I guess she says that she has hers
She shrank
reduced.
it.
She doesn't have to say it.
I
We
know.
know it. We
No,
see
but
it.
she said she had it reduced.
She had it reduced.
What?
Yes.
She had hers
She had it
reduced.
reduced.
El otro día que vino a Los Angeles for her court, I still saw the...
I know, but
That's reduced.
she's natural. That's what she's saying, that hers was
Wow.
reduced. But
Reduced.
anyways,
Wow.
that's
She still
beside
has
the
one.
point.
It's
Oh,
just
that's
got
not the hot
smaller.
take?
That's not the hot take. The hot take is, for me, just all the clips that I saw just from that one podcast. Now, I know you guys have said that she has no filter, but
Yes.
maybe this is the first time I've seen her like be interviewed extensively. And obviously she's promoting her new album
and her tour.
and her tour. And
And she needs
she's-
to buy
and
diapers.
she has another baby on the way.
That's
Oh
what
my
she
God.
needs to sell.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah,
Pregnant.
baby number 4.
From
No.
Not
no,
Offset.
Not from
what
NFL.
Dallas,
Stephon
I think
Diggs.
it's Dallas Cowboys? No, Patriots. He's from the Patriots. I know.
De lo que
I
se viene a
know.
enterar uno, ¿verdad?
But I mean, this woman has no filter. Like
No.
she talks about everything. I mean, they asked her all sorts of things about sex. I mean, girl, you get all shy. I was blushing. I was like, all I could think about was Janet. She must be like, ay, Dios
Red,
mío,
purple.
ay, ay,
But
ay,
listen,
ay, ay,
I'm like,
blessing
you
her
do
phone.
you. Like, yo no, but tú sí.
I
you
know.
know?
Esa es una gran verdad. What is that your hot take about
Yeah,
how Cardi
how,
B
like
is?
how unfiltered she is, and I
no
love it. No, but I
filters.
love
Yeah.
it exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, you do you, girl.
Yeah.
And the fact
Do
that
you.
she's not shy talking about what she does in the bedroom
Yes.
with her man and what she likes to do to her man. I mean, and then she also has some good truth bombs where I'm just like, yeah, girl.
I hear
yes,
you.
girl.
I hear you.
I hear
like,
you.
When she says, she talks about being in love. She's also very vulnerable.
Uh-huh.
She talks about having her heart broken and how Stephon Diggs was like, let me heal you. And she talks about like how scary that was to give her
Uh-huh.
heart again. And I'm like, I kind of like that about her.
No,
so
she ain't that scared. She ain't that scared.
No, she wasn't.
To give her heart away or her ass away.
No, Cardi B is truly something unique. And I think that's why we love her, because she's just so raw and real y no tiene pena ni pelos en la lengua. Y a ella le queda. And that's what I was going to say. A ella le queda. Just the way she is just the way God made her. And everything she says or does in court or in an interview or in her kitchen cutting pickles with those long nails. I don't know how she does it. O sea, dices tú.
We can cut pickles.
But her nails are obviously like, like triple that.
Yeah.
El punto es que ella, there's just something enchanting about Cardi B. And people, either you love her or hate her.
Yes.
I love her for being her.
Yes.
A nosotros nos quedaría hablar como ella porque no somos ella.
No.
Her upbringing is very different, obviously. But you're right about her being so truthful, because even though people criticize her a lot for being sometimes too raunchy.
Outrageous.
Yes.
Yeah. People say ratchet, raunchy, not classy.
Ratchet. Yeah.
Her history about, where she grew up and how she made her money at the strip club. Entonces la gente se queda con esa noción like she's not educated. Yeah, she might not be like academically educated, but this girl has had the school of life. She's street smart.
Hard knocks. Yeah.
And she has learned the hard way. One of the lessons that I've learned from her, believe it or not, was when she said that one day she came home to complain about how tired she was. Mm-hmm. And her mom said, tired of what? You have assistants. You have a team. You have nannies. You have cleaning people. Mm-hmm. Tired of what? And she was like, my mom is right. Like, I can't come home saying, oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. And I have all these people. But you know what? I better get my shit together, because you're right. I'm tired, but I shouldn't be tired because I have all this assistance.
Yes.
When she talks like that, I feel her like, tiene razón. Mi mamá que no tuvo asistencia nada could say that. She would come home at 1:00 in the morning working at a factory in East LA. Yeah. She could say, I'm tired, because she would come home to sleep 4 hours and then clean the house and take us to school and then cook and then make lunches for us and then go to back. Us girls, I know that we're always exhausted about everything that we do because we bring it upon ourselves. No one's telling us to do this podcast. Who did it? Mm-hmm. We decided.
Right.
No one told me to do another show with Omar. Yeah. I could have been cruising life, but you know what? I want to keep working. Mm-hmm. But point is that we bring it onto ourselves because we create a system of people to help us.
Right.
So sometimes it's true, we get tired, but let's be like Cardi B. Girl, you shouldn't be tired because you asked for it, and you have help.
Yes.
But I have a different take. You get to be tired, man.
Like, you do.
You get to be
That's
tired.
why I grab my glass of wine to unwind.
I know. No, but she does.
She throws us wisdom.
She does. She just has a different way of seeing things. Yeah. She also doesn't care what people think.
Thank you.
And there are very few people in this world that just say what comes to their mind. And she is a comedian. Let's just get that straight, because she doesn't just say stuff. I mean, she's freaking hilarious.
She really is.
She's hilarious.
When I was listening to her on this podcast, I was like, I can't imagine, I want to imagine myself sitting at a bar with her and her being like, oh my God, look at that guy over there. The way she talks, and I'm like, I think I would just be laughing. She'd be constantly.
She would actually be a very fun person
to have on our show.
Yes,
but also to hang out with as a girl.
Yes, that's what I mean.
She's such a hoot.
Can you imagine?
Incredibly funny.
Gosh.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a court show like we just saw a few weeks ago. Every day, the things that she would tell the judge and the lawyers.
It looked like Judge Judy.
It was insane how fun that was to watch, because she was
hilarious.
so like,
with her gum.
I was blonde yesterday and today I'm short, y tiene toda la verdad. Pero I would love to have Cardi B here. You know, the politicians fight for her. Why do you think? Because they know the power of Cardi B. They want her to be part of their campaigns and having conversations with the Biden when back in the day or with the Bernie
Kamala,
Sanders, I mean, honestly, Cardi B has a pool of people that follow her, and I think we are one of those fans.
Yes.
Yes, we
so Cardi, come on, girl.
I know.
Yes.
You can be unfiltered. As unfiltered as you want to be.
Aquí nunca te vamos a callar.
No
Jamás en la vida. Al contrario.
We want to hear what you got to say.
Great hot take.
And you got a lot to say, Cardi. You got a lot to say.
Wait, I'm just curious about her tour, because she announced that she's pregnant not too long ago. Her tour is already about to start anytime soon. It ends in February. right on time, I think a week or two before she pops out the baby.
I think she's done that before, right? I think she was on stage.
That's insane.
Yes.
Yes.
Passed.
Yes.
my
That is
gosh.
insane.
Yeah, I
that's how you know
remember
she's a
seeing-
hustler. She's not stopping.
Yeah, she's like,
She's
can't
pregnant.
stop.
She's working it. Al
like, let's
contrario,
go.
she needs money for the diapers.
Yes,
And
she
that's-
does.
todo,
Yes.
todo,
No,
todo,
she needs
todo.
diapers for another Hermes bag. Some more
Yes,
shoes.
I know.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that was a great hot take.
Thank you.
Awesome.
We
Oh.
love her. You know, I'm glad that I was left for the end because
Ah.
this one we might get deep on this one.
Oh.
But it's a hot take and
Yeah.
it's a trending conversation that is happening literally as we speak, even though it's kind of dying down a bit. But even though it's dying down a bit, it did spark a question in me. I'm like, I'm going to bring this question to the comadritas.
Okay.
So I'm sure you heard about this wild trend on TikTok, the rapture.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So for people that missed out on the rapture, don't worry. We're okay. The day that we're shooting this episode, we made it. We're still here on planet
We're
Earth.
still here. We're alive.
Nobody took us. No asteroid took us, or Jesus didn't come out of the
Well, they
universe
left us.
to pull us out. Because according to what was happening, just FYI, if you haven't heard about it, the rapture, we were supposed to die. Many of us on the 23rd or 24th of September.
How were we supposed to die?
Jesus was supposed to come and grab 144,000 people only or so. There was a certain amount of
Really?
people.
Yes.
The count.
Yes.
Jesus
that
was
the
going to
count.
come
Oh.
and grab the good people and take them to where they're supposed to be.
Heaven.
Exacto, la gloria.
Yeah.
And the rest of us, pomada.
We were supposed to
screwed.
beam up.
Yes, yes,
Screwed,
yes.
man.
This is
So
obviously...
maybe those 144,000 left.
I
We have
know.
no idea.
So that's why it's called the rapture. Jesus was going to come and rescue you, like arrebatarte del planeta y llevarte al safe space con él y los demás que se frieguen ya. Por
Thank God.
pecadores.
Oh, thank God I was listening
¿no?
to that stuff about the rapture.
Now, how
I
did
found
this...
out about it later, but I would have been like all like a little nervous.
Ready?
Well, this is what happened. On TikTok, people actually
bags.
believed it. Many,
Yes. And
they
many
prepared
people
for
that
it.
are
Yes.
very religious,
Right.
that are very spiritual. That way we can make a lot of fun of this because a lot of people took it really serious. People that are very religious. I'm not even going to mention their religions. I don't want to offend anyone. But religious people were preparing
Yes.
for the rapture to the point where they were inheriting stuff.
Oh, yes.
They were
I heard
taking
about
out
that.
money out of the bank.
What?
They were
Giving
doing
away
things,
their items.
giving away their items. They were doing the last pleasures of their life because they honestly thought that was it. These are people that really believed that
They
they
were
were
leaving notes
So
to people like this. This is how you get into the house.
yes,
Wow.
So you had two types of people: the ones that thought they were gonna be screwed and be left here for being sinners, and this is it. This is me voy a morir anyways, and I'm gonna go to hell, or I'm gonna be one of the good ones. I'm going with Jesus. And so where do I leave my goods, right?
Yeah.
So you had those two crowds. Honestly, with me, I was like, it's just a conspiracy. For me, it was a
Yes.
conspiracy of
Yes.
like many hundreds that are born on social media. But even though if it's a conspiracy or not, we're here. Nothing happened. Again, conspiracy.
And that has happened before.
oh, many times.
Many times that
Yes.
people are preparing and this
Oh
is
my
not
gosh,
the first
yes.
time. It
No.
happens
There's a
every
series.
decade.
Wait, wasn't
based
it
on
last
this.
year that the Aztec calendar, según it was like it had already
Something.
rolled, like
Sure.
I don't know, yeah, it came to
Yeah.
an end, and that meant it was the end of the world.
Remember the year
because-
2000?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
White
Yeah,
2K.
Y2K.
Yes,
Right.
Y2K.
Y2K was
The
like
scary-
huge, a
yes.
big deal. And I remember I decided to go to Italy and celebrate. I go, well, if I go, I'm going to be going out,
Rome.
in Italy.
In Rome with an Aperol Spritz. Let's go.
Exactly. Yeah, with some good pizza, some good pasta.
Hey,
okay,
sounds like a good
that's a
time.
good way to go. So.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, the difference between Y2K and other end of the world Armageddon type of days is
Yes.
that the difference with this one was that it was religiously based on what's on the Bible, that there's Judgment Day coming, el día del fin del mundo. That's why it got a little bit more intense in that way. But let's forget about that aspect. Okay, rapture came. It didn't take us. We're still here, hopefully for another millions of years, right? There's an asteroid circling our planet, by the way, which is hiding behind the sun right now. And the NASA experts are saying that that's not a normal behavior for this asteroid. In 2 months, it can actually come and impact Earth. This is not religious related, but
Yeah.
people are tying it with
Yes.
Jesus coming and blah, blah, blah. But girls, forget about whether we live or die, whatever. Ya lo que Dios quiera. Mi pregunta para ustedes. If we really knew that we had one more day, and this is for real, no lo tomen así de broma. If we really knew we had one more day on Earth, we have 24 hours. I really want us to be transparent and honest. What are you going to do for those last 24 hours? How are you going to spend it? What are you going to eat? Who are you going to hug? Who are you going to, I don't know. Imagine yourself doing that. What are we doing for those last 24 hours? If this were the case, that this is it. It's the end of the world. And no quiero morir sin haber amado. You know, like, aunque ya amé, but how do we want to spend our last 24 hours? Have you guys ever thought about that?
No.
Because I've heard about that. If you were alone on an island, what would you do?
Yes.
What would you listen? What would you eat?
Take with you?
What's the last meal you eat, right? But this is, what do we do for those last 24 hours? Did I just get deep on y'all?
You got
That is very deep.
Really
I mean,
deep. Yeah.
it's not, for me, I don't feel like it's that interesting. I don't know if it'll probably be the same. I mean, you want to be with your loved ones, right?
That's what I would think.
Yeah. And so I'm at home.
But what do you do with your loved ones?
My mom's making her enchiladas. And we are just talking around the table. Maybe playing loteria.
Millennial loteria, please.
Love.
Food, family, music. We're trying to not think about it. We're telling each other how much we love each other.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to.
I love that. I love that.
Family.
Family.
Just people that you love. You want to see them. You want to be around them. Like, this is the end. We're together.
Which is good. Which is a good reminder, right? Of like the whys of our lives. And it's just like, okay, what's important? You know what I mean? And it's truly our family, like our kids, our, parents, or close-knit family is truly where it's at. And they're the ones that give you life. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that give you life.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. What do you do, Dee?
Same thing. I think, definitely surround myself with people, even if they couldn't all be together. Like, obviously, Janet's going to want to be with her family. You're going to be with, but I would want to make sure that everybody that meant something to me knows how much they meant, that they go, or if I go. I think about that. I actually do think about this, but not 24 hours. One of my biggest fears is like ever being diagnosed with like a disease like cancer or something. And I think about that a lot. I don't know why. That's kind of morbid. But I do think about like, what if I was only given, or even if I just got a diagnosis and I don't know how long I'm going to live. Yeah. I do think about that. Yeah. What would I do differently for whatever remainder life
they
I
gave
have?
You like
if they said you have stage 4, like knock on wood.
Yeah.
Diosito, ojalá never. But I do think about that. Like, what would I do? How would my life change? What would I do differently? I would probably say more I love yous. I would probably make sure I write letters to my daughters to make sure that they know how much I love them. And for
don't fight for the bags.
Yeah, I know.
And honestly, what a blessing that is. And honestly, what a blessing it is to actually know. I know that
time
that you have the 6 months, because some people just die. You don't know that you never make that letter because you thought you were going to live for a long time, right? I think that if I knew that I had a very limited time, like 24 hours, I think I would try to be in some beautiful island with the people that I love. Something just absolutely beautiful. If God permitted that time, I would take a plane trip to this, and maybe like Bora Bora, Maldives, somewhere like nature. With everybody that I love, and just like with the best food. Like bring me all my favorite foods. Well, for me, it's actually, I love fish and sushi and steaks. So I'm like, bring it on, and then just enjoy that, and with the loved ones. The people that you love.
Everything that you've said is that I would do the same. And I think the reason why I brought it up is because that's just being kind and loving. And I think at the end of the day, all of us would do that. All of us at the end of the day would want to be at home with our loved ones. For me, asking for a lot of forgiveness from people that maybe I hurt and I didn't get a chance to say it before. And now it's like, you know what? I want to be at peace. I want to be at peace with you. I want to be at peace with me. I want to be at peace with God when He decides to take me. Pero el punto es que it's just, to me, it was very interesting how something that was funny on TikTok and people were making fun of with memes and jokes and making fun of people that actually thought about it. Like, oh my God, Jesus is really coming to get me. For me, it was like, we're all worried about who's going to be left here because we were sinners. And we want to be that good person that God chooses, right? So for me, it's like, why can't we just be all kind? Like everything that you, every day, not just the 24 hours. What we choose to do 24 hours, why can't we just be that person every single day? If all of us did that, this planet would not be where it's at right now. This world wouldn't be what it is right now, especially in our country.
Yeah.
Well,
That
you know,
is-
there's good and there's evil.
See, yo sé, pero,
That's
pero,
just the way it is.
but we make a choice every day.
We do.
So
People
why
make
can't we
choices.
on a daily decide to be the kind person? You know what? Una persona me miró mal. You know what? Le voy a tirar la sonrisa.
Yeah.
You know what? Esta
Yep.
persona just, flip me off in the car. I'm going to bless that person.
Yeah.
It's a daily choice to be
It really
kind.
is. You're right.
So I think it really just flipped the chip and it changes perspective. Like, I want to die happy. I want to
Yeah.
die at peace. I want to die being surrounded by love.
Yeah.
And I want to die knowing that my loved ones felt my love.
But
and
here's
saw my love.
But here's the thing. I think the real challenge is when you are good, even when the world is mad.
Yes.
Even when there's evil in the world, you're
Yes.
still being good.
Yes.
Somebody cut you off, he was an asshole.
Yeah.
You're still good.
You're still good.
Okay.
Or you
It's-
defend
yeah.
the people that
Yeah.
don't have a voice.
Yes,
You
stand
not
up for
only
the
take care of
underprivileged.
your immediate
Yeah.
own,
See.
but you look at those people that are the most vulnerable
Mhm.
and you say, how can I help them?
Mhm.
Because they are the ones that need the most help.
Yes.
That sometimes don't have a voice. So yeah, for sure. It's being kind beyond our borders.
Totalmente.
Exactly. I agree 100%. Look at what's
Yeah.
happening in the state of our world.
Yes.
I
It's
mean,
sick.
we live in heaven here,
Yeah.
you know, compared to like what other countries are going through right
Yeah.
now. Those
Mhm.
war-ridden countries,
Oh,
you know,
so
like
sad.
we cry, we want to do something, but we're not. We can't.
I think the biggest illness right
sucks.
now in our country, without getting too political here, is just hate. Hate right now is at its worst state in this country,
Hate
dividing
And
us.
worldwide, I think.
Dividing us, causing us to
Yeah.
be, against each other, disrespecting just humanity at its core in our country. Speaking of, even in our community.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to end it with this hot take. Like,
Yes.
I know it started as a silly TikTok, just trend.
Yeah.
But honestly, it
deeper.
it goes deep.
Yeah,
If if you want to believe that Jesus is coming to get you because you want to be the kind person,
Yeah.
but it didn't happen. But apparently, it's going to happen one day, and people are preparing to be raptured by
Yeah.
Jesus because you want to be that kind person. People are starting to be kinder, thinking that Jesus is going to come and get me because I am kind.
Yes.
So I think that's the whole thing about Final Judgment Day. Like we shouldn't just be kind when we know that the end
they're
is coming.
Yeah.
We should
Exactly.
just be kind because this is what Jesus taught us to be with his example of kindness.
Yeah.
We
'Cause you
are
choose to
children
be
of
kind.
God. So let's be
'Cause you
children
choose
of
to
God.
be.
Yeah.
You
Choose to be kind, choose to be love, choose to be union, not to be all too spiritual here, but just to be human, you
You know
know?
what I always think about when I go to like funerals, when they start talking about that person, like you go up to the microphone and you talk
Yeah.
about that person. I always think like, what are people going to say about me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I always think about that. So I guess
Yeah.
that's like something to also live by.
Yeah.
Like,
I know what I'm
when
going to say about you. Dirty Diana. I got some stories, and everybody will be laughing.
You know what? You know what? I want you to make people laugh, please.
We should
'cause that's
say
what I
that.
wanted.
We should say that angle for a different episode.
I know.
Yes.
What do you want people to say about you in your funeral?
Uh-huh.
But you know what? It's a good exercise because
It
if
is.
you want people to talk nice and sweet, we gotta
Yeah.
we gotta play the part.
Yes.
And be that person,
Yes.
not just think about that
Well,
person.
be that person in
Yeah,
life.
be that
You gotta
person.
be that person in life.
Be
Yes.
that person, comadritas. But all I know is that
Yes.
in this room, I love being with you. I love feeling the love.
Yes.
I love telling you all the time, as soon as we get a chance, via text or here in person, in private, because I talk to
Yes.
you, I talk to you, I talk to you, I talk to all of us. And I honestly, I'm not saying it because we're on camera right now and on the podcast, pero de verdad, este cariño que sentimos is so genuine.
It really is.
There are days where we do not meet eye to eye,
Mhm.
but that's when our friendship gets stronger
Yeah.
because we're able to move on
Yeah.
Exactly.
and we're happy being friends again.
Yes.
And guess what? We're going to hit bumps again
That's right.
because you're you, and I'm me, and we're not identical.
Mhm.
But that's what makes this group, I think, lovable.
We're like
and,
sisters.
and
like
authentic.
sisterhood.
So
Yeah.
if
And we're growing. That's the
Yeah.
thing. When you get to know each other, even on a deeper level, like there are going to be road bumps, but you grow through them. And then you realize how people react, and you realize you do come back to
And you
love.
and you work through it.
know.
and you
I
gain a
have
new
to.
respect for each other
Yeah.
too.
Exactly.
Like,
I
okay,
agree with
they
Yes.
don't like this or they like this. They like it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And that
yeah.
comes from getting to know each other deeper.
I know.
And I love
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this to wrap it up, okay? Yeah, I got 24 hours. I'm going to divide my hours. And I'm telling you right now, one of my hours is going to be going in that sofa, hugging my comadrita. Come on, Janet. Come on, Janet. It's 24
for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. We'd love to see your reviews and hear your thoughts. You can also follow Comadres Unfiltered on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook for more updates. New episodes every Tuesday. Until next time, comadritas.